Welcome to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. This is 10.5 plus patch. And yeah, combat defense of 6. I'm looking to play some more perks. I'm just thinking about sneaking of 6. Maybe you could go to 7. You know, as I'm going into the next mission, I'm just thinking, man, I'm just really overpowered for this. I could just stroll through this quest.
What are you doing here? Out now. You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
Nines, you just didn't seem like yourself. So yeah, for Ventrue, there are some rats out here to eat, and you cannot eat any of them because you're a Ventrue and you cannot eat rats. So yeah, it looks good though. The game looks really good. Yeah, there's a rat. There's always one over here. And there are leaves. This, I don't remember there being falling leaves. Yeah, were those always there? I don't remember those. That looks new. So, anyway, I'm feeling really overpowered at this point. Well, these are only humans. So, yeah, with 2 of Presence and 2 of Fortitude and my one-handed, Skyrim, my bare-handed brawl fighting ability, this character can just stroll through this. There really isn't even that much of a purpose to sneaking, I don't think. The one thing I don't have is if I'd invested in the discipline that allows you to put people to sleep, I probably could have just walked through this without even fighting. So yeah, the male is the only one that can alert the group. So if you can stealth kill the male, then you can easily just stealth kill the females, and it's just, yeah, it's very easy. If you cannot stealth kill the male, and it gets harder and harder to stealth kill them, and he alerts the females, then you will face up to 5 enemies at one time. But I don't think five humans can kill this vampire. Not with, I mean, this is a Ventrue. This is, this character is becoming a tank, and I've invested into defense, have good armor, and presence and fortitude, and it's, this character is very hard for a bunch of humans with knives to stand a chance against. And if I get in trouble, I can hit not only fortitude and presence, but blood buff, and the speed of your hands in combat as a vampire is not only incredible, but it does tremendous damage to humans. And these are just humans. So yeah, we'll take a minute and see what this is. It's going to give +1 to defense, so we're going to go up 1 more in defense. I think that's what happens. Yep, defense by 1. Yeah, combat defense 7. Yeah, that's amazing. It's supposed to be center, right, and then left, and that's supposed to, and then center again, and that's supposed to open the door. So maybe I hit the center one twice by accident. Anyway, it never seems to work for me, and what I have to always do is just pull on them until something opens. Yeah, just brute force. Brute force my way through. Okay, I'm trying to remember where everything is. This is a doorway that, yeah, this opens once you get up to the top, and you can come down this way, or you can just jump over the stairs or over the rail. Okay, I'm trying to remember where everything is. That door will open at another time. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this quest. So, yeah, that you can get stuck on the top or crawl underneath a little archway, but you can also jump over it. If you're doing a speed run, then yeah, timing that is really important, or you lose seconds. So, yep, I knew there was something in here. Yeah, there's the guy. The guy goes back and forth. And I should be able to sneak well enough that I should be able, well, stealth kill this one while the guy's at the other end of the room. So yeah, this is a place where having a higher level of dominate would be handy. Yeah, and I get, unfortunately, the one where he starts running away. And I'm not getting the stealth kill symbol. That was irritating. So I hit him again. Ah, and he gets out of it. How does he get out of that trance? Alright. Trance him again. And that time I got the stealth kill. Okay. But while he was under those different trances, he didn't alert the room. So I'm not exactly sure how the new mechanic works. It used to be you just trance these guys. They went into a trance, you could easily stealth kill them. So it's going to be a little bit more challenging. But really, the whole time I was just thinking, I should just kill these guys. Just not even worry about it, just kill them all. Like, run into the room, kill all these guys, run into the next room, kill the next bunch. There's not really anything they can do about it. Okay, I'm pretty sure that guy used to go back and forth, but he's... Okay, tranced him and he runs. So I can trance this guy if he runs, I can feed on him. I've done that a couple times. That combination seems to work. Just not sure if... At what point the room of... particularly the females, get alerted and then attack you. So I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work. But it might be if I trance this guy and he runs, and I feed on him fast enough, then nobody else in the room is alerted. Not entirely sure. Yeah, and if I had another point or two in Dominate, maybe I'd just put them all to sleep and just sprint through the room and be done with it. I always like the view from up here. And look, the moving lights. It's cars. Cars are moving. Which means it's not LA, because in LA cars don't move, they just sit in place on the interstate and don't move for hours, because that's Los Angeles. So yeah, they don't move like that, moving dots across the screen. No. They move at about 1 mile per hour. Yeah, I'm saving the game frequently, but I didn't have to reload anywhere through this quest. So I actually haven't reloaded through any quest. The only thing I reloaded in the parking garage because the spot that was highly lit. If there was a person there, there was a high chance of getting caught, and I wanted to just test that, and then test it at level 8. So, and I did. But for all of these quests so far, I've just been racing through them. Oh, good. He runs. And he runs over here. Terrific. Okay, he's standing still. Yeah, and then he gets out of his trance. I don't get it. Okay, and now the females are all alerted, and they can see me, and they're hitting me. Okay, so I gotta tell you, I have no idea how that mechanic worked at all. Well, he was running, and apparently when he's running, he still has the ability to alert the entire room. So yeah, if I had dominate up higher right now, I would be able to just put everybody to sleep and leave the room. But watch how much damage these guys do to me. Do I even bother to put blood buff on? Yeah, I have blood buff. Okay, so there's 3 females, 22 damage, 1 more hit, you should be done. Nope, took 2 hits. Yeah, got power attacked with that knife and did no damage, and now feed on this guy. Yeah, they did no damage. I'm telling you, Ventrues are tanks. They're just incredibly tanky. And this is with 2 points of fortitude and presence. And if we can get 4 points of fortitude and presence, the end game fights will look pretty much like this, where enemies will attack me and do no damage. Their attacks will be very weak, and they'll do greatly reduced damage because of 4 in presence, and then when they actually hit me, the 4 in fortitude will keep me from taking damage. So what I just did there, I just wanted to look around the room. I haven't done that in a couple of years, just to remind myself where everything is. Yeah, there are 4 of these characters down here, and they are easily stealth killed. And then there's a guy on the other side in the hallway. Yeah, you can stealth kill them. If you stealth kill the first one, you can feed on the second one. Yep, very easy. So this guy can be a little difficult because, yeah, he just kind of comes instantly into vision, and yeah, trance him so he stays put, and let's just feed on him. Yeah, he starts out just, when you come into this area, he's just racing back and forth, and I always trance him just to get him to stop from moving. But really, my brawl skill is so high that even if I had alerted him, I'd have been able to feed on him pretty easily. Although, trance makes feeding easier, if that makes sense. Okay, we're up here already. Now, up here somewhere, there's just a lever. I'm just looking for it. I won't be able to find it. I never can. But if you have inspection high enough, there's actually a book. Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it. Oh man, I see it in the video. I didn't see it in the game. But there's a book that's different from the other books. And if you just push, activate that book, it's like a hidden switch that does everything instead of solving the puzzle. So, yep, that's it. That's all there is to it. Yeah, it's the other entrance. Okay, that makes it possible for us to go into the middle of the room. Okay, we picked up this item, and it is a... Okay, decreases your chance to frenzy. Okay, that's good. I mean, Ventrues don't have a high probability of going into frenzy, but okay. Okay, why am I sneaking? There's absolutely no reason to be sneaking right now. Yeah, I might as well throw this switch so they're all facing the same way. And then we'll throw this switch, and that actually completes this part of the quest. I'm not going to stop here because that was fast and easy, so we'll just keep going. So we got a reward, experience reward. We'll go ahead and save here because, yeah, in case something happens and have to reload. Okay, there's the door that we identified early. Here's where we get caught on the furniture. Yep, and I get caught on the furniture again because fumble fingers. Yep, it's not that hard really. Just jump through the little hoop. But nope, I get caught at about half the time. And now we go through the lower area. So that sign just said, the loading screen just said, antediluvians are the third generation. Why am I sneaking, I wonder? Yeah, stop that. There's no reason. Morphine bottle on the floor. I don't think there's anything in the other room other than the key. Okay, blood packs. Very nice. Wow. Even elder packs. So we have 6 blue blood packs, a regular... How many regular blood packs? 4. And then some elder packs. I didn't notice how many. If you've watched my other series, you know that I go through most games without using any blood. This playthrough, I'm going to use blood packs, but usually I go through and I don't use any blood packs as a Ventrue. But yeah, I'm going to use them this time. Why not? Yeah, I expect the male to go running into the middle of the room, and if he does, I don't want him to see me. I'm trying to plan out how I'm going to kill all these guys. It would be ideal if I could kill the male first, and then the other two would be really easy. I could kill them with my bare hands or with stealth. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is I'm a little bit concerned about attracting the enemies in the next room. And I think there's a guy in the room to the left. So if I can get into position here and get stealth kills on these two, that would be great. And I'm full up on blood, so I don't need to feed on them. Yep, very good. Okay, lockpicking success. And yeah, we can sell both of those. That'll be fine. There's a neat thing in there. I don't feel like doing it, but there's a neat thing in there to see. It's like a maze. Very cool. Morphine bottle. I think that's the only thing of value in this area. Pretty sure. And then, if everything works out, I can actually get on the other side. There are like 2 rooms down below that you normally have to go through, and I don't think you can stealth through those. I think you have to fight, or a Ventrue would have to fight. We don't have any way to go invisible. And this like drops you on the other side. So I can get through this without a fight if I'm lucky. And if I'm not, I'll just, you know, discipline up and kill them with my bare hands. Yeah, this is a Ventrue. I mean, just... yeah, good luck. Good luck, humans, killing a Ventrue. Why did that not open? There we go. That was weird. There was no symbol. But I guess that's because it's a hidden passageway. Okay, we'll trance him. And hopefully he can't see us. This guy's in the wrong place. We'll stealth kill him. Hopefully still nobody sees us. Sneak around the corner. Yep, that all worked. Wow, that worked great. I didn't know how... trance, normally I could count on it to keep that guy invisible, or to keep that guy from seeing me, the guy I tranced, so I could kill someone right in front of him and be okay, but yeah, the mechanics have changed. I wasn't sure. Okay. If I don't fumble fingers and fall off of this, it'll be a miracle. Yeah, he's just one guy. Wow, he didn't seem to care. Remember the bottle, and I think that's it. Oh no, there are actually 2 more things to pick up. Interestingly, one of them I did not know about, because this is... I don't remember this being here. So I go in here and I just go running around looking. So I don't show you the beginning. There's a guy in there and I just trance him and feed on him, and then come into this corner of the room and pick up a pill. So yeah, this is neat. That's neat. That's a nice addition. And I'm pretty sure I never saw that before. So yeah, thanks for the atmosphere. Man, that's very cool. Thanks. So probably in the maze area, there might be something in there. I don't know, but I didn't want to spend... I knew this video was going to push the limits on time, and so I'm trying to keep the time down. And yeah, so I just didn't do it. It seemed to me I could spend a lot of time in that maze having a very good time, and yeah, I'd rather just get on with the quest. Okay, there's another ring here, and yeah, we can do this part. Yeah, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. A lot of other people have commented on that. Stake in the heart, ashes, the skeleton is there. Okay, whatever. I'm just looking around at all these items, and just to see if anything's new. Very cool. I like all the stuff added in. Another experience point. Want to save before you go out here. Yeah, I'm not Grout.
Grout is dead? Pity it could not be by my hand. No matter.
Yeah.
As you burn, tell them let this righteousness.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, for the first section I'm going to go ahead and discipline up. And then the second part, you can just run through. Yeah, did that guy really get killed with 26 points of damage? Whoops, that's a mistake. I've done that before, gone through the wrong door and died. Yeah, you don't want that to happen. So, yeah, kind of run around the furniture. That's the way to avoid that guy. Just run to the left of the table. Okay, got through that successfully. So, trance that guy. Run around this guy. Hopefully trance comes back up. Trance this guy. There's a door. I was wondering if anything neat was there. Yeah, that could not have been easier. Easy, easy. Yeah, just don't go through the wrong door. That's a great scene. Love that. Oh, and I cut out where I, no I didn't. Got on the ground, I looked around at everything. Looked around at the mansion. That is very cool. Wow, very nice. Okay, you want to save here because, yeah, you can pull out a weapon and hit a passing bystander at, you know, at the end of this quest, and then criminal violation, and it's, yeah, completely unnecessary. So we viewed the charred remains of Alistair Grout, and we should see the prince. Okay, we have 7 XP. And I'm just comparing all the things, all the perks I have played so far.
Evening there. Something burning? Ooh, smells like someone burnt the burgers.
Smells like someone burnt the burgers.
Sure, I'll open her up for you. Jeez, I could go for one of them double-spaced burgers with the onions and the cheese and some bacon and a guacamole. Ooh.
Cheese, bacon, and guacamole. Junk, you are a piece of work. I always save before conversations, so...
The Primogens still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear.
Grout's dead.
What? Bach! Every time I think he's lost the scent. Bach is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. Look at me. Are you...
No, I'm not really sure it was Nines. He was acting weird.
It means... Under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt...
Doesn't matter, this is on rails.
I need to confer with the Primogen on this. You're becoming quite indispensable to me. So, out of all my available... The manifest from
Yeah, and it turns out that's exactly where I want to go. Looking forward to that mission. Yeah, all these tasks have left me a little short on cash.
I can't have one of my representatives running around.
Show me the money.
Befitting a cut-rate funeral parlor. Invest it carefully.
$500.
Here are the keys to the front door of the museum. The sarcophagus should be in an examination room of some sort.
Man, don't forget to get that $500.
But I don't want a massacre.
Yep, you don't want to kill the mortals in the next mission, so I'm going to be sure and not kill any.
One or two, but that's all.
Again, another quest to have dominate, some extra points in dominate. But I don't have that. So we're just going to have to run through the museum and not kill anybody.
There is a degree of immediacy attached.
Thank you for the $500. Okay, that ends this quest. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.